tense. And how many types of present tense are there? There are 4 types of present tense. The first one is known as simple present tense. What is simple present tense? The second one is known as present continuous tense. What is present continuous tense? Third one is known as present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. And the fourth one is called present perfect continuous tense. So there are 4 types of present tense. Now the question is, if I give you a sentence and I ask you, you just tell me which kind of tense that is. Then how do you recognize that tense? Let's suppose if I give you a sentence that he knows everything. He knows everything. Now the student has the problem that they are not able to understand which tense this is. So if you want to know which tense this is, or any kind of sentence, if you want to recognize the name of tense, that time you have to see only the verb and helping verb. Verb and helping verb. If you see helping verb and the main verb, with that only you can recognize which tense that is. Okay. Now, how that I am going to explain you today about present tense. How, if you see the sentence in English, how will you recognize that is simple present tense, or that is present continuous tense, or that is present perfect tense, or that is present perfect continuous tense? So that's very easy, you know. So what's the first one thing? That's simple present tense. So for simple present tense, if you see there is V1. What is there? V1. What is there? V1 plus S or ES. If you see these two things, any one of them, that's very simple. That will be simple present tense. But one thing more, there should not be any kind of helping verb before this. There should not be any kind of helping verb before these V1 or V1 plus SES. Okay. Now, what again? If you see one more thing, do or does. What is do or does? And with do or does, if you see V1, with do or does, if you see V1, then again that will be simple present tense. This time I am just explaining in a short mode. I will explain one by one every topic, every point. So right now you understand this. If there is V1 or V1 plus S or ES without any helping verb like is, am, are, was, were, have, has, had, or any kind of modals, then that will be simple present tense. If there is negative sentence or interrogative sentence, then at that time you have to see there is do does, or with do does there is V1. If that is present, then that sentence will come under the simple present tense. Now come to the second one, that's the present continuous tense. If there is, am, are. If you see is, am, are in any kind of sentence, and with these is, am, are, if you see V4. Now what is V4? V1 plus ing. Mostly we add V1 plus ing. That will be V4. So if you see is, am, are plus V4, then that sentence will be of present continuous tense. Got it? So what is difference between simple present tense and present continuous tense? In simple present tense, we use V1. We use V1 plus SES. If there is negative or interrogative sentence, we use do this plus V1. Now, if there is present continuous tense, there is no V1 or V1 plus SES, there is directly V4, means V1 plus ing, but before that, there will be is, am, are, anything. Anyone should be there. Then V4, then only it will be known as present continuous tense. Now, the third one is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense, if you see have or has in the sentence, have or has, then after have, has, if you see V3, third form of verb, like go, went, gone, write, wrote, retain, eat, ate, eaten, then swim, swam, third form, swum, drink, drank, third form, drunk. So you have to see have, has, and with have, has, there should be V3. If that is present in the sentence, then that will be known as present perfect tense. So it's very easy to understand. You have to just see the helping verb and main verb. With the help of these two things, you can easily understand which tense that is. Now, if we talk about the present perfect continuous, then there should be have, has, have or has, plus been, B-E-E-N, been. And with this, you have to use V4. Again V4, V1 plus ing. Now, its name is perfect continuous. So, from perfect, we have taken have, has. From continuous, we have taken V4, and in between there is been. So if you see have or has plus been plus V4, V4 means V1 plus ing, then the sentence will be known as present perfect continuous tense. Now, what's the difference between present perfect continuous and present perfect? In present perfect, there is have as, but there is no V4, there is V3. There is no been also. So if there is have as plus V3, it will be perfect, present perfect. But if there is have, has, been, and then V4, not V3, it will be known as present perfect continuous tense. Again, what the difference between present perfect continuous tense and present continuous tense? Then, in present continuous tense, there is, am, are plus V4, means V1 plus ing. There is, am, are before V4. But there is no is, am, are in present perfect continuous tense. There is V4, but before V4, we use have, has plus been. So, with the help of these symbols, you can easily understand which tense that is. That is simple present tense, that is present continuous, that is present perfect tense, or that's present perfect continuous tense. Now, let's see some examples of these tense. Now, see some example like if I write he is playing in the field. And now you have to understand which one tense this is of. So what you will see, you have to see only the helping verb and the main verb. So in the helping verb there is, and in main verb there is V1 plus ing, that is called V4. So I have taught you is, am, are plus V4. This will be known as present continuous tense. So that this sentence is of present continuous tense. Now, one more example. If I take, she does not read. Now see, there is negative sentence and helping verb always comes before negative sentence. So this is helping verb, this is does, and after this there is V1. So I have taught does plus V1, that will be simple present tense. So this sentence is of simple present tense. There should not be any kind of doubt about this. Let's suppose I cook food. Now, which kind of tense this is? Again, you see this is only V1. So we use V1 in simple present tense. So this sentence will be of simple present tense. Now, if somebody has written, he has been dancing for 2 hours. So again, has been V4. Have or has plus been plus V4. I have taught you have or has plus been plus V4. It will be present perfect continuous tense. So it's very easy to understand about the present tense. If you see the sentence, you can easily understand which kind of tense that is. So see you in the next class, where I'll teach you how to change the tense, how to change the sentence from present tense, simple present tense to present perfect tense, simple present tense to present continuous, present continuous to present perfect continuous. We will do it in our next class. So have a nice time. Continue with my class, and don't forget to like my class and subscribe my channel, and definitely you should share with your friends also to make them understand. It's very easy to understand. Okay, have a nice time. Have a good day. Bye bye.